Good Tuesday morning, everyone. We are on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange with Jim Cramer to talk about the markets. And Jim, we got past that historic summit. Dow is down slightly, but the markets are holding up.
I mean, I think that people struggle to figure out how to relate these. And this is the, I think people want to try to say, could this be like when the wall fell and East Germany and West Germany reconnected? And it's not. I mean, that was a major, major undertaking to rebuild a whole nation. This nation, North Korea, is not committing to that rebuild. If they did, then you could say, well, maybe I should own some South Korean stocks, but it's just good. It's a political story, and it's a military story, and it's a potential Nobel story, but it is not a stock story.
And I congratulate you on the Nobel call, because folks who watch this program regularly remember that from February.
Yeah, I just kind of felt that one of the things, Trump hates Obama. I mean, really hates him. And I think he felt that Obama shouldn't have gotten the Nobel Prize, so he wanted the Nobel Prize. And he wanted the Nobel Prize by solving the peninsula. Obviously, this time he had the Chinese on his side, and things are in flux with China. But yeah, I mean, he wanted a Nobel Prize. He likes these things, and I don't know, he likes these things.
Yeah, his Nielsen, so to speak, as you say.
Yeah.
Jim, before we move on to individual stocks, our thoughts are with Larry Kudlow, of course.
Yeah, Larry, get better. You know, when I interviewed Larry last week, he didn't seem himself because he wasn't jovial. He was a little less optimistic, but I'm optimistic about a recovery, and we love you, Larry, and we know that you're true north, so get better soon.
Yeah, we wish you all the best, Larry. Meanwhile, Jim, Restoration Hardware shares up over 20% They had this membership model.
Gary Friedman did a really good job, and he told you that he was going to turn things around, and I think a lot of people doubted him, but why would you doubt someone who puts their money where their mouth is and bought a huge amount of stock in it at $27? And you know, he had talked about the membership model being good. He had talked about the idea that Florida could turn and Texas could turn with oil, with storms over and oil turning around. And that's exactly what happened. And one of the things, the theme in the conference call is we're going for earnings, not revenue. It was kind of like a slap at Wayfair, which has done quite well. Wayfair's got some pretty good, a new high-end site that is meant to take on Restoration Hardware, but good luck with that. Gary is a remarkable merchant. And his stores are not stores, they're galleries, and it's exciting, and we've used a lot of his stuff, and Gary has got a vision, and he's got a way to run a company, and congratulations, Gary, you really did it. The stock's not done going higher.
Restoration Hardware, one part of the dramatic turn in retail, and I defer to your interview last week with Jeff Gannett.
Yeah, Gannett was at our corporate governance conference on Thursday, and Jeff is very optimistic that he's turned the corner, but he knows he has a lot more work to do. This is the resurgence of brick and mortar. Gary has never acceded high-end to Amazon. He has always said that when you spend as much money as it costs to be a member and buy things at Restoration Hardware, that you have to go look and feel, and he's right. I had Houzz, H-O-U-Z-Z, on Friday, and that's another way for people to have a look and feel for what they want. But Gary joins Ralph Lauren, and he joins Tiffany with a short that has to be covered.
And Jim, we know it's hard to run one company, not to mention two companies, but Jack Dorsey has found a way to pull it off.
Congratulations to Jack. Congratulated him last night on Mad Money. Square and Twitter are up phenomenally. Twitter pushed again today, JP Morgan. Why? Because there's, without a doubt, a tremendous need for more online advertising, and Facebook, Amazon, and Alphabet do not sate the interest. Lots of budgets are going to 50%. Certain product companies going to 50% online. So they need the Twitter venue, particularly for video. Square is, this is just the empowerment of small and mid-sized businesses. We do not use Square at Bar San Miguel, but we do use Caviar, which is their delivery service, and it's extraordinarily good. We do not need the credit that you get if you have Square on your cash register. They know your receipts, so you can get a loan from them. It's expensive, so we do not need that loan capability. So we chose not to use it. But there are a lot of smaller hand-to-mouth operators that need that kind of like let's say short-term finance, and so they will take the Square product.
And Dorsey made some waves a few months ago with his cryptocurrency remarks, but that's not what we should focus on.
I mean, I wish he hadn't done that, but he loves that. He loves talking about it, and he's ready to do it. I think that cryptocurrencies remain important to a lot of people, but it has been a very long time. People don't want to go buy something with cryptocurrency and then see it go higher, and they don't want to, if you're a merchant, accept cryptocurrency and then see it go lower. So it's just really a problem of friction.
Jim, you have a big show tonight, 6 p.m. Who do you have?
We have Teladoc, an interesting company, just went international in a big way. And we have Cisco, which I thought had a very good quarter and was not, it was not recognized as a good quarter. Maybe we can straighten that thing out tonight.
All right, 6 p.m. Eastern on CNBC. And Jim, let's remind everyone of your Action Alerts Plus conference call tomorrow at 11:30. Join the club now.
Yeah, I think you should join the club. I mean, let me give you a pitch for the club. What do you get? You get much analysis. You already issued multiple bulletins today. You'll get an analysis of each of our stocks constantly and how they're doing. On the club call, I go over every stock and I go over a thesis about what I'm looking for, and I go over very closely mistakes so you can learn. Of course, you can always ask questions of the club, and we will then give the answers to everybody. And the club call is about 50 minutes, and I spend a huge amount of time on it. You get 12 of them. We're working on all sorts of new things that you're going to get, but beware that I think it's one of the great bargains out there, and it's the sum total of everything I've learned since I bought my first stock in 1979.
All right, everyone, go to actionalertsplus.com and you can trial the club. Go do it now.